Let's begin seated in a comfortable position, hands on your knees or folded in your lap. Sit up tall, shoulders down and back, deepen your breath. Side bend to the right. You can place your hand or full forearm down as the left arm stretches up and over. To the left. To seated, left hand to right knee, twist looking over the back shoulder. Remain seated up tall, long through the neck. Twist to the opposite side. To center, place your hands palms down, fingers pointing towards you as far from your body as you can while keeping the palms as flat as possible. You can rock a little from side to side to add a bit more stretch. And shake it out. Move to all fours, knees are hip width apart, fingers are spread wide and digging into the mat. Exhale, press through the hands to round out the back to cat pose, getting wide through the shoulder blades. Inhale, dip the belly, stretching the abdominals in cow pose. Continue moving through cat-cow, flowing with your breath. To flat back, walk your hands out, keeping the hips where they are, and lower your heart towards the mat in extended puppy pose. Don't just stay still here, continue to work to open up the shoulders and the chest, lowering down further, deepening your back bend, reaching your hands ahead of you. Slide those forearms in, shoulder width apart, curl the back toes under, and raise the hips to dolphin, staying strong through the shoulders, straightening the legs. It's okay and actually perfectly normal for your heels to not touch down here in dolphin. Press strong through the hands and straighten the arms to downward facing dog. Reach that tailbone up high and actively press the front of the mat away from you. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand to lizard pose. You can stay up on your hands or lower to your forearms. Lower the back knee, top of the foot, raise the arms to low lunge. Hands down to either side of the front foot, send those hips back, keeping them up to a half split. Fold over that front leg as much as you can. Move forward to a pigeon pose, getting long through the back before folding over that front leg. Coming up, press back to a downward facing dog. To the left side, step it up to the outside of your left hand to lizard pose. You can stay up on your hands or lower to your forearms. Lower the back knee, top of the foot, raise the arms to low lunge. Hands down to either side of the front foot, send those hips back, keeping them up to a half split. Fold over that front leg as much as you can. Move forward to a pigeon pose, getting long through the back before folding over that front leg. Coming up, press back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to a forward fold, option to hug your elbows in a ragdoll position. Hands down to the mat, widen your feet as you lower your hips to a garland pose, hands together at your heart. Stay long through the back, chest lifted, pressing your legs apart with your arms. Draw your knees down to the mat ahead of you and transition to a hero pose. Internal rotation at the hips, kiss your thighs together as your feet rest along the sides of your body. Sit up tall, resting your hands in your lap. Move forward onto your belly. Forearms connected to the mat, parallel to each other, elbows lined up under the shoulders. Lift the chest to Sphinx pose, getting long through the back and neck. Lower down, arms at your sides, palms facing up. Big inhale. On your exhale, raise your legs, shoulders, chest, and arms to a locust pose. Squeeze the body tight and don't forget to breathe. Lower down, bend the knees and grab those feet. Big inhale. On the exhale, lift the knees and chest to bow pose, drawing the feet back and up, and remember to breathe. Lower down and release the feet. Now moving to an open wing pose, send your right arm out to the side at shoulder level. Plant the left palm next to the left shoulder. Left foot steps back behind the right leg, opening up the right side chest and shoulder. Release, returning to your belly. Let's repeat on the opposite side. Left arm reaches out. Use the right hand to stabilize you as you step the right foot back and open up through the left side, chest and shoulder. Release, turning onto your belly. Then press back to a child's pose with your toes together, knees wide apart. Arms extended ahead of you, send the hips back over your heels as you lower your heart down to the mat. To kneeling, you can turn to face the long edge of your mat as we move to frog pose. Widen your knees, then line up your ankles behind your knees. Try not to lean your hips forward or back, instead keeping them in line with your knees. You can stay on your hands or lower to your forearms. If you're on your forearms, lift to your hands. Bring your feet together, knees together to release. Then move to seated with the soles of your feet together in a bound angle position. Hold on to your feet or ankles and sit up tall, ears lifting away from the shoulders, drawing the knees down. Now send your legs out to a wide angle. Take the time to make yourself comfortable. Then slide your hands forward, folding from the hips. If you can lower to your forearms. Sitting up, pull the left leg in, lean to the right, reverse grip the right foot with the right hand, side bend, opposite arm reaches up and over, grabbing the toes if it can reach to revolved head to knee. Sit up, switch your legs to repeat revolved head to knee pose on the opposite side. To seated, bend your knees up, feet together in front of you. Guide your right leg under your left, foot beside your seat. Knee pointing straight ahead of you at the center of your body. Left leg stacks over the right, foot beside the right seat. Left knee over right. Try as much as possible to stack your knees one over the other in front of the midline of your body. Stay where you are. I'm just going to turn around so that you can see the arm movements coming up next for us to get all the way into cow face pose. Send your right arm up your back as high as you can bring it, palm facing out. You can use your other hand to help you, being careful that you're not pulling too much on the shoulder as it goes into an internal rotation. Reach the left arm straight up as you sit up tall. Bend just the left elbow to reach left hand down towards the right. If your fingers touch, you can clasp your hands. If not, just keep reaching the right hand up and opening up through the left chest and shoulder, reaching the hands towards each other. Stay seated up tall, long neck, and avoid folding the body forward. Release carefully and with control, straightening up the left arm, releasing the right. Now, you can just switch your legs, or you can follow me in attempting a fancy way to move to the other side. It's not graceful. This is my first time trying this, so it's something I'm working on too now. The idea is to press through the feet, coming to standing. I had to use my hands to help me. Then rotate back and all the way around, returning to seated, and magically your legs are positioned the opposite way. My goal is to be able to do this hands-free and actually graceful, and with way more control. But I'm sure from this you get the idea. Adjust your legs here as needed, and stack your knees. Now onto the arms, left hand up the back, internal rotation at the shoulder. Right arm straight up as you sit up tall. Bend the right elbow, hands reach towards each other. Keep the chest lifted, head back. Release carefully, right arm up, left arm to the front of the body. Take the time to release your legs to any comfortable seated position that you prefer. Hands on your knees or folded in your lap as we take a few deep breaths to finish up.